Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay Marie, and today's video is going to be the Under the Influence booktube tag. So this one I found really interesting. There's some pretty fun questions on here that I'm excited to answer. And as always in my tags, this will be linked below so that you can do this tag for yourself if you would like to. And without any further ado, let's get into the questions. Alright, question 1. What's a fantastic book you read off the recommendation of another booktuber? And oppositely, what's a book that you were talked out of reading because of a booktuber's review? So, I think the obvious answer here is Shadow and Bone. Because I wasn't recommended it personally, but through watching the videos of Clockwork Reader, as well as, is it Kari Can Read? I think I also saw one of hers. I saw some reviews from them, and I was fascinated, and I was like, why not? And I fell in love, as we know. So that one's definitely one of them. And then, I have a perfect one for the other question. So one that I was talked out of reading because of reviews is Lightlark by Alex Astor. I started reading chapter 1. I think I only read chapter 1 so far. And I was going to keep reading it, but then the more I watched reviews, I was like, I don't know. And I just couldn't really get into, like, the chapter itself, really. It was just kind of like, it feels like a generic, very, like, fantasy. I don't know. Maybe I just need to get further into it, but for now I've put it off. So I guess that's one I can say. Number 2, has BookTube opened your mind or changed your mind about any genres? So I would say that it has opened my mind about reading more contemporary and more like romance. I know a lot of people don't seem to like romance in BookTube, or they're just like really picky about which ones, because some of them are just not great. They're not written great. So I don't know. I guess I would say it's opened my eyes to read more like contemporary and more maybe like more adult genres instead of like the young fantasy ones. Yeah, that's about it really so far. Question number 3, how much time did you spend on YouTube before BookTube, and how much time do you spend on it now? Okay, so before I started making BookTube videos, I've always been an avid lover of YouTube. I made videos when I was much younger that no one will ever find anymore because they're deleted, thank goodness. I used to make videos like trying to like talk to celebrities, like Debbie Ryan when she had a YouTube channel. I used to make videos being like, hi Debbie, I love you. Thank goodness those videos are gone. It's all I can say. So those will never be found. But I will say I've always been a lover of YouTube, of watching content and just taking in content that way has been one of my favorites. So, but as of after when I joined BookTube, I will say now that I'm taking my channel more seriously and really prioritizing my videos and filming, I will say that I find myself thinking about new videos I can film almost all the time. I'm kind of constantly thinking of, okay, what's a video idea I can film? What's an idea I can write down so that I remember to film it? Like, that's kind of constantly on my mind now, which is nice, because that just means that I'm excited and motivated to do it, which is great, because obviously the more you post, it helps to grow your channel. So I definitely can say that it's something I'm thinking about a lot more often than I used to, which is good and bad, I guess, in a way. Question number 5. How many books did you read per month, per year before BookTube, and how many do you read now? Okay, so before BookTube, very briefly before I started making BookTube videos, I had like just gotten back into reading. So before that, I didn't read really any books. I took like a long break. But I'm so sorry. BookTube has definitely gotten, like, kickstarted my love for reading again. So I will say that I definitely read a lot more now than I used to for a long time. So how many books do I read now? On average, I usually have at least 2 books I'm reading at all times at this point. I like to switch back and forth sometimes. So I'll have like 2 books. I would say I read at least 2 books a month, maybe more, maybe less. It depends also on like what's going on in life at the time too. Like I've been having a lot of crazy stuff going on recently that has like kind of made me not want to read and just like stare at the wall or watch TV. So there's been a lot going on. But I will say probably my average is like 2 books a month. I'm trying to get more, but I'm also not trying to like force myself. I don't want to force myself into reading. So it's a balance that I'm still trying to find. Number 5. How has booktube affected your book buying habits? And if so, are you pleased or displeased by this? Let's see. It's definitely influenced my habits. I bought a lot at Barnes & Noble a little while ago. I will say it made my heart really happy. My bank account, however, was not happy with me after that purchase. Let's just put it that way. Not pleased. But I have beautiful books now, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, it's definitely influenced my book buying, and not in a great way, so we're working on that. Number 6. Has a review by a booktuber ever... Why can't I talk? Has a review by a booktuber ever retroactively made you reconsider your stance on a book? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Number 7. Are there any videos you've been inspired to make after seeing another booktuber's videos? Have you ever felt inspired by another booktuber's style? Their video style, their book organization style, their personality style, personal style, anything? Yes and no. Yes and no. I will say that I've done some of the tags because I've seen other booktubers do them and they look like fun. So I've just been like, hey, why not? And done that myself, which they have been very fun. I would say, this is a funny little bit of information, but that no one asked for, but here it is anyway. I had no idea that having piles of books around your room and like on your dresser and things was like a true book lover's habit. I had no idea. I just did it because I needed space to have all my books. So I was just stacking my books on my dresser. There's a stack of them right now. There's at least 3 piles up there. I had no idea that book piles around your room was a thing until I joined some book lovers like Facebook groups and stuff where I've been meeting a lot of people, which has been great, by the way. But yeah, I had no idea that was a thing. Turns out it is. So I was doing it before I even realized it, which is hilarious. So I really am truly a book lover, which is, great to know. So I would say, yeah, that's one thing, definitely. Question number 8. What are some pressures you feel in your reading life because of your channel? I can honestly say because my channel is still so small, I'm growing still, I don't feel any pressures, honestly. The only thing that I feel is not based on you guys and my viewers. It's based on my own feelings of like, I want to be able to film this video, but I need to finish this book first. I need to finish this book, but I don't have the motivation to read the book. I don't want to finish the book because I don't want it to be over, but I want to finish the book so I can film the video. It's that kind of thing that goes on in my mind. It's not any pressure that anyone in the comments is putting on or anything like that. It's all me. So I just need to like chill and not pressure myself into filming a video and finishing a book just to film said video. So, question 9. In what way, if any, do you feel the social element of the community has impacted your reading? Do you think about books differently since joining? I can honestly say no to either one. I don't feel differently about books. I still love the books that I love, and I still love the genres that I love. The like social aspects of booktube has not affected me at all. Number 10. What influence do you hope your own channel will have on the booktube community and or aspiring booktubers? Okay, so one thing I can say, and this is the last question of this tag. One thing I will say already is that I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but I had a comment on one of my videos that said that the person was influenced to finally buy the Shadow and Bone series because they saw my review. So they wanted to read it for themselves because I said how much I loved it. And okay, I might get a little emotional here, but that truly is a full circle moment for me, because that is what inspired me to read Shadow and Bone when I saw reviews from Clockwork Reader and from some other booktubers that I am obsessed with watching. When I saw their reviews, that's when I decided I wanted to read them, and I fell in love with them. And so to see someone say that they said that the books had been sitting in their like cart for a while and they just didn't know if they wanted to buy them, but they bought them now because I said how much I loved them, that's the kind of stuff that's gonna make me cry and bring me to tears, because I cannot believe that I can't comprehend it, that my opinion would sway someone to buy a book. I can't wrap my brain around it, and I don't think I ever will be able to. That's just insane. In the coolest way possible. Like, I love it. Like, thank you so much for saying that. It means the world to me. You have no idea. It means the world. Like, that is ridiculous stuff. So that's the kind of stuff I like to hear. Like, that's the stuff I love. That is the stuff that I'm just the happiest person ever for that, and thank you so much. And I hope you love the books. I hope I didn't overhype them too much and they're disappointing or anything, but definitely please let me know if you have read the books and what you think about them. I would love to hear your thoughts since you bought them. Yeah, that if I could inspire or influence in any way somebody to try reading for the first time, if they were never really a reader and all of a sudden they're like, well, I want to try and maybe I might like it. If that kind of thing happens, that would be really cool too, because I love books, I love words, I love writing, I love everything about it. It's my passion. I love it. So if I could like inspire someone to start reading for the first time, that would be amazing. That would be really special for me. I would be over the moon. I would probably be crying. Like, it's fine. I'm just a very emotional person. Don't mind me. But I would greatly appreciate something like that. So that's definitely the influence that I love and I like long for. Like, just hearing those comments about stories that I've recommended and now someone's reading it and they love it. That's everything to me. So, without getting too gushy, which I probably already have, I'm very much just like a gushy person. I need to chill. But yes, that would be the last question of the tag. And as always, I'm leaving the video that I got the questions from in the comments in the description if I can talk tonight. Oh, guys, pray for me. It's been a year and we're only in March. Things are great over here. Oh, there's so much going on. Maybe I'll do a full update video soon. Let you guys know the craziness that's going on, because it's a lot. So, we're not going to get into that right now though. So, I love you guys and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that if you decide to do the video that you'll let me know so I can see it. And comment, subscribe, like, all the things. I love you guys so much. I love you, I love you, I love you. See you in the next one.